Yes, sir. You already know exactly what time it is, man. We back here to start some more game on the ground for them hungry hounds. So just got the pound and are ready for the next rounds. With that being said, make sure to grab your snacks, your drinks, whatever the case may be, because we finna jump right into this episode, man. Let me go ahead and fix that real quick. There we go. So, as you guys can see, the topic of this episode, this live, this title, whatever you want to call it, is that snakes will always turn on you. That's 100% facts. See, what you got to understand and realize is that there are people out there who have ulterior motives in everything that they do. Everything they do, they have a hidden agenda. Everything they do with a purpose for a reason. And a lot of times, that purpose and that reason is going to lead to them turning on you. A lot of times, that purpose and that reason is going to lead to them turning that blade in your back. Is going to lead to them turning on you, switching up on you, doing all these different things that you never would have thought they would have. And the reason why they do it is because they know that they can get away with it. You're gullible. People show off these different little tendencies. They have these little habits here and there that they show off. They do these little things here and there that tells you, that should tell you that they a snake, that they gonna switch up on you. They gonna do this and they gonna do that. What it do, what it do. Uh, they have these little habits that they do day in and day out. And if you ain't smart enough, if you don't know how to tell that those are snake habits, they gonna bite you. They gonna bite you eventually. They will. You got to be able to tell who has snakeful habits and who don't. Because some of them they're real good at hiding it. Some of them are good at and I'm gonna do this right here because you talking too much, talking way too much. This is what I'm gonna do. Boom, just like that. Bye, deuces. I didn't tell you could talk, so don't talk. This is what I'm gonna do right here too, because you talking too much as well. If I ain't tell you can talk, then you need to stop talking. That's just how it goes. But you got to be able to learn how to tell what a snakeful habit is. That's 100% facts. I just heard, there's people out there who will sit around and pretend like they cool with you, but in the end, they gonna turn on you. They are pretending to be cool with you, knowing that they gonna turn on you. That's the crazy part. That's how cold hearted they are. That's how cold hearted people are. Is that they will pretend to be cool with you, knowing all well and good. Later on down the road, they gonna turn on you. They just waiting on the moment. They waiting on the right moment. And if the right moment don't come, guess what? They just gonna do it out the blue. You ain't even gonna expect it. Which is why it's important to be able to read who's around you, who you keep around you. This is what I'm gonna do right here, because you talking too much. Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah, right here. Yeah. Boom, boom, just like that. Boom, boom, just like that. Yes, sir. Get the quiches out of here ASAP. But no. Boom, just like that. But anyways, you can't have everybody in your circle. Everybody wants to be friends with everybody. Nowadays, people will sit around and they think that strength is in numbers. Strength is having as many people on your side as possible. But the thing is, if you've got three stomped down, loyal to the core people who are willing to do anything, who have the heart and the mindset and the will to do anything, you could take over. You could take over a country with just three people. You could take over a country. You could take over a society with just three people, five people. So strength is not in numbers. Strength is in the mind. Strength is in the willpower. It's in the heart. And a lot of people don't understand that because they see that a bigger group to them equals more power. But the thing is, a bigger group means more people who have tendencies to leave, switch up on you, run away, all these different things. They're not going to be there when you need them. So, this is what I'm going to do right here. No. You can't have a big circle of people anymore. You can't. Because loyalty is not a thing in this society no more. It's unfortunate. It's nowhere to be found. Not in big groups of people. When you find that one or two people maybe in your life that are like loyal to the core, you better keep them around. You better give it right back to them. Because too many people exchange loyalty for personal benefit. Too many people exchange stomp down loyalty to shoot themselves ahead in life. They will trade the morals, values, all these different things all in the name of trying to shoot ahead in life. And it's a shame. They selling their soul, and they do it willfully and knowingly what they're doing. So you got to understand the people that are around you, because not everybody is meant to be on your side. Sometimes the enemy gonna try to invade from the inside. He gonna try to get you from the people that are inside your circle. He gonna try to get to you from the people in your circle. He gonna try to get to you from the people that are around you in your life, whether it's your family, your homeboys, could be your job, wherever. It could just be out in general. I'm gonna get you up on out of there. Be your job, wherever. It could just be out in general. I'm gonna get you up on out of there. He gonna try everything that he can to get to you. So that's why it's important to know who you're with, who you're around. And eventually it's gonna get to the point to where if you're somebody that stand up for what's right, what you're supposed to stand up for, they're gonna be using technology to make it seem like you somebody that you ain't even not, trying to get rid of you. And when that comes in, you really gotta know who your homeboys are. You really gotta know who your people are. What they really comes in, you really gotta know who your homeboys are. You really gotta know who your people are. What they really comes in, you really gotta know who your homeboys are. You really gotta know who your people are. What they really, how much is gonna be mixed up, bro? It's a shame. There was a video that I seen. I think it was on the Sphere. Oh, what's good, Jess? It was a video. I think it was at the Sphere. They had this little, I guess you could say, animation or whatever, and it was showing off all these different things, showing off all these different words, but it was going real fast. And then one of the things that it showed was it was an AI robot trying to break out of the glass dome of the Sphere. Obviously, it's a video, but it was trying to break out the glass dome. But the way it looked real. It looked real. So I'm sitting around saying you need to know who your homeboys are, because eventually technology is going to get to the point to where you won't even know if somebody really said that or not unless you really know that person. That's why when people sit around and say this and say that about celebrities and whatnot, where you don't even know that celebrity. How can you know if that celebrity really said that or really cares about that? Like, who are you to that person? Nobody. You don't know them. They don't know you. We had to come up with our own code outside of phone too. That's 100% facts. So we can identify each other. That's 100% facts. Because I'm telling you what, man, technology is something else. Technology is something else. Go ahead and get them up on out of there, man. Yeah. It's going to get to the point, man, to where you're going to wake up and you're going to see something on the internet and you're going to think it's real. I've been there before. There's been a couple of things where I thought was real, but it's not. But that's how well, I guess you could say, animated, edited these things are. You got to know the truth from the lie. Get that Keisha up on it here ASAP. You got to learn to be able to discern the truth. Get that out too. The truth is something that people don't care about anymore. The truth is something that they're trying to hide. They don't want the truth to get out. So they're trying to do everything they can to distort it, to corrupt it, to change it. They're trying to do everything they can to keep people from learning the truth. And the truth is that they don't want you to wake up. They don't want you to know that you're in a matrix. They don't want you to know that you are in a system, like a hamster on a wheel, just going around in a circle over and over and over again, not going anywhere. You're a hamster on a wheel. They don't want you to know that. Because by you being on that wheel, it generates everything they need to be profitable, to be successful, to be rich, to be everything that they are right now. As long as you're on that wheel, they don't want you to get off. And that's what they're afraid of. That's why they're so afraid of your boy P. I'm going to call him P. I don't know if this platform would allow it or not. But I'm just going to call him P. Y'all already know. Y'all seen him. He was indicted on them thousands of bottles they found at his house. Get that out ASAP. if he cracks and he tells everything that happened, everything that's going on, you know how many people are going to be involved in that? How many other celebrities are going to be involved in that? How many other people in the industry are going to be involved in it who are going to get caught? They don't want that. They don't want to get caught. That's 100% facts. J.E., you already know who he is. He's the dude that has the island. He didn't remove himself in prison. Get that out. He didn't remove himself from prison. They removed him from prison because he had too much. And he probably would have ended up flipping. So they removed him. Made it look like he did it himself. That's what they do. When somebody who's on the inside is getting ready to flip as far as the industry goes, they're going to remove them. Make them quiet permanently so that the truth doesn't get out because they're afraid. They don't like the light. They hate the light. They would much rather be in darkness than in light because in the darkness they can do whatever they want to do and keep it out of the public eye. The scripture says that nothing done in the dark will not be brought to light. It says everything that's done in the dark will be brought to light. And that's what they're afraid of. And the thing is, they know that. They're just trying their hardest to fight it, which is crazy. It's crazy. It's going to come out eventually. And whenever it does, you're going to be surprised. But then you should ask yourself, am I really surprised with all these different signs and stuff that I've been seeing from celebrities, from actors, from rappers, from streamers, and all this other stuff? Am I really surprised? Or am I just shocked? You're going to ask yourself, why didn't I believe this before when I seen the signs? And it's because you were too caught up in the degeneracy that they were producing. That's why it's important to get your mind out of social media and into the truth. That's 100% facts. Get your mind out of social media and into the truth. Y'all sit around scrolling too much. Y'all sit around looking for entertaining things to watch and laugh at, to pass the time by. Instead of doing what you're supposed to do and making the most out of your life, you sit around wasting it. Because let me tell you something. A lot of y'all will sit around and say, oh, I'm just thinking about what I want to do or what I don't want to do. And my mind wanders about some things that I might not want to do and this, that, and the third. And I just haven't figured it out yet. The thing is, you can't sit around wondering all the time. Nobody has the time to sit around and wonder for too long. You got to figure out what it is that you're going to do and start taking the steps to do so. Because if you sit around wondering for too long, guess what? Somebody else is going to do what it is that you want it to do. Your life is going to fly by you in an instant, in a flash. Next thing you know, you're going to be 30, 35, 40 years old, still living in the basement with nothing to show for it. You're going to look in the mirror and wonder why nobody wants to be with you, nobody wants to be around you, nobody wants to get with you, why you're so alone, why your life sucks. Because you sat around thinking for too long. That's facts. You sat around thinking for too long. Don't think for too long. Figure out what you want to do now and start taking steps to do so. That's the fact. So yeah, man, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get up on out of here. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Make sure y'all share with your friends, your families, mummies, aunties, your grannies, and everybody else y'all know. I'm about to be going live on YouTube in a little bit. The link is in my bio. Y'all can go tap that, subscribe, whatnot. Hit the bell icon so you can turn on post notifications. That way you get notified every time I go live and or upload a video. With that being said, I'm out. Deuces.